The story of 630 bikes, e-bikes, and e-trikes, where we started, how we got to where we are now. Stick around to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin, CEO of 630, and today I'm gonna tell you the story of 630, when we started, how we got here, and everything along the way. Now, before I get into it, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630, be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, link to the description below. You can check out all of our e-bikes and e-trikes. Now, I get a lot of questions or a lot of people wondering. I always say I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and people say, really? Or e-bikes 20 years? When I say that, I mean nearly 20 years experience in the bicycle industry, and I say bikes and e-bikes because along the way I've been involved with both. And I think a lot of people also don't know, we used to have bike stores, and before we actually got into primarily manufacturing our own brand, and at that time we actually carried e-bikes back in 2006 and 7 from other manufacturers that were making electric bikes. They just didn't take off to where they are now. So it's actually been 16, 17 years that I have had experience with electric bikes. All right, now to get into it a little bit, 630 was born in the year 2005, in April 2005. Some of you may know that we started primarily as a beach cruiser company back then. We were in Torrance, California, primarily selling to the South Bay communities in California, like Hermosa, Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach. And we started in a garage on Hermosa Avenue in Hermosa Beach, then moved over to a warehouse in Torrance, started to sell online, and also had a store presence there where a lot of people came to buy locally. So at that time, like I said, we were primarily cruisers. Then we began to expand into multiple stores. We opened a store in San Diego. We opened a store in Westminster. We opened a second store in Torrance, and then later opened another store in Hermosa Beach. At the pinnacle of our physical presence, we had 5 stores. And at that time, we actually had branded our stores Beach Bikes, and the 630 brand was a brand that we carried in those stores. So we maintained our physical presence to about the year, all the way up until 2019. Actually, at the time of COVID is when we closed our final store. But in about 2005 is when we began to expand the 630 cruiser line. We came out with our Every Journey model, and that became, at the time, our most popular standard bike, which it is still today, our most popular standard bike, and one of our most popular e-bikes as well. So 2015 is when we began to push the 630 brand more into the forefront, selling more direct to consumer. In 2019, we started to make our own electric bikes. So we've been making our own electric bikes now for 5 years. Our first electric tricycle came out in 2020. So we're 4 years into our own electric tricycles as well. And we got into our electric bikes in 2019, 2020 for the e-trikes. And now we've expanded both our electric bike selection, our e-trike selection, and we still have our standard bikes as well. Our Every Journey, our In the Barrel, our Simple Step Through. Now we've run into, during COVID, production delays. A lot of the standard bikes that we were carrying got delayed because of production issues, and we are gonna be bringing a lot of those back over the next 1 to 2 years. And we continue to want to expand our e-bike selection. You can see we've got a lot of new models that are arriving this month and next month. Also with our electric trikes, we have a lot of new models coming this month and next month as well. So it's been a real journey for us. We started, in stores, moved out of stores. Now we do have this location in San Clemente where if you're local and you want to come, or if you're out of town and you're in town, come test ride an e-bike. We would love to see you, or an e-trike. A lot of people love to come and try out the rickshaw and some of our new e-trike models as well because of how unique they are and different in the marketplace. All right, so I'm gonna take you upstairs. Want to show you one other thing, which is the first bike that started it all. actually was a gift from my now wife, which inspired the company. So I'll go ahead and show you that in a second. All right, so this is the bike that started it all. This was actually a bike I got as a gift in 2005, which inspired the beginning of the company. I did a little customization myself, put some white on there. I bought a different seat, and this was a gift from our team here that says the bike that started it all. So this is now 19, little over 19 years old, and it will live forever here in our offices. So it's pretty cool, and we hope to be here for another, 30, 40 years. And maybe I won't be here, but hopefully someone will stick around and run the 630 brand. So that's a little bit of the story and the history of 630. If you have any questions or just want to reach out, you can comment below or connect with us, the team at 630.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, check the link in the description if you want to shop our selection of all bikes, e-bikes, and e-trikes. In addition to that, we offer a 30-day test ride your bike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. We also are going to warranty e-bikes for the first year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we take care of it, parts and labor. Same with our bikes and e-trikes. And lastly, be a part of our community. That's something I'm really proud of, is we've got a Facebook peddlers group, it's called, and there is thousands of members in there that you can connect with and talk to prior to making a purchase. Or if you own a 630 now, join the group and connect with other riders. It's a lot of fun. We also have an app. Download the app. You can post on the app, post your rides, take photos and post your rides. You can also log your rides. It's a lot of fun, and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.